Hello, my friends. Good morning. Welcome back to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Let us continue. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoa, that's loud. We were going on a mystery tour. How you doing, Quinn? We're going on a mystery tour. We're trying to figure out, people disappear and get murdered on the tour. And there's only couple people who get invited every year. Ah! I need notes on Mr. Gas Mask. Mr. Yamada Gas Mask, who showed up wearing his namesake. Seems he's actually famous, but what was his job again?
He was a web journalist.
He's super famous. I wonder why I don't know him. Better not offend him or he might get us with his writing.
Excellent, my friend, excellent.
He writes articles about trending topics on social media. Looks like his gas mask is part of his character. Seems he joined this tour for potentially good writing material. Then we have the unknown organizer, shrouded in mystery. Shinobazu Park. Well, thank you, Quinn. I appreciate that. A pond said to be haunted by the ghost of a man with his head down. The pond is covered with lotus plants, a beautiful sight when in bloom. There are swan boats, but this spot is not recommended for couples.
Oh my god.
I should know down about Fujiwara-san, too. He talks in a somewhat unique way. He said he loves a VTuber. That this option keeps popping up every time. The occult. Yeah, he really seems to love the occult. A trusty companion for the tour. We should ask him for advice when we can. The occult enthusiast asks questions, draws out his extensive knowledge. Maybe he'll unleash all kinds of occult info on this tour. I don't get what he's talking about. It's good, we get to introduce all the characters again. Kimura-san is the only other woman in the group besides Jasmine and me. She loves Kaiden's Japanese ghost stories and took a photo related to one. What was in the photo? Was it a ghost? Yeah, they say you get pulled into a pond if you see the ghost's face. I saw the ghost trace, but that should be okay. She likes spirits and the occult, but can't handle the really scary stuff.
She took a picture of a man's ghost that is said to appear in the pond. I hope that doesn't happen.
I should know things about Matsuda-san, too. Matsuda-san's tour materials had a strange drawing on it. He joined this tour, but his interest in the occult is, utterly non-existent. Yeah, he seems totally disinterested. But if so, why did he decide to show up? Big, intimidating, a little scary, joined even though he's not interested in the occult. Hope I can keep the right distance without offending him through the tour. Okay, and then this is the, everything going well, I presume? Yes. I'm not fully up to speed with this tour, to be honest.
This tour is indeed full of mysteries. A tour of the Uenos area's mystery spots by invitation only. The game-based activities are part of the draw, no doubt. But the biggest point of note is that no one here, including myself, knows full details of the tour's planned course.
You mean you don't know what you'll be doing next? So we're supposed to look for a 4-digit number related to the next location?
Yes, precisely. Once you find it, inform me. This location is done. I will then guide you to the next mystery spot.
So it is like a game.
Indeed.
But you don't actually know the entire route?
Indeed not.
Who is organizing this tour? It's not you, is it?
Oh, of course not. I'm just a humble hired guide. I never actually met the organizer. Isn't that fascinating tour?
About the tour's handouts we didn't get.
Oh, yes, my sincere apologies about that. I merely brought along the materials I'd received, so it's unlikely I'd forget just one of the envelopes.
I heard that some people went missing during this tour.
That couldn't be an unfounded accusation. The organizer made that much clear.
About the previous tours, I heard the participants found themselves in otherworldly locations. Have you seen those places yourself?
No, I haven't. This is my first time guiding this tour, so I don't know about previous installments.
Oh, okay.
I did read the organizer's emails. What to do if we do end up somewhere strange. I'm told to let you know once you've found the 4-digit number, so good luck finding it!
Oh, okay. Here you go. The 4-digit number is 0921, right?
Oh, well done. That's the number. As for what the number means, we will know the next location, I believe, maybe, perhaps.
It's a date. It's a date!
We need to wait until the time limit for everyone else's answers. So kindly bear with us for a while longer.
I solved the tour quiz!
Now that we found the number, please tell us what to do if we find ourselves somewhere strange.
I did promise you that. With no further ado, go back the way you came without deviating. That is all.
Isn't that kind of obvious?
Oh well, that's the only thing I've been told, so...
That's that then, I guess. Making a mental note just in case.
Shit's about to get weird!
Jasmine, I think we got what we can here.
Oh yeah, the rector's gonna call then.
Let's step away from everyone.
Okay! Hey, Mr. Guide! We're waiting for an urgent call. Mind giving us a minute?
Of course, please let me know when you're ready.
But wait, so I'm just gonna say, what if we're like, this is supposed to be a really secret tour. I would assume like they would want to be secretive, so just in case, someone calls in the location of this tour, they don't want that to happen, right? I feel like phones should have been confiscated.
Yeah, it should be good.
It's ringing.
How's it going?
Director.
Nice work on joining the tour. Let's get this identification done quickly.
All right, let's get it done.
That said, perhaps it's a bit too early this time.
Seriously? It's not like anything has happened unlike the previous case. Is there even an urban myth that fits this?
Not all urban myths leave ample clues or traces, narrowing down the anomaly from their hazy silhouette. You could say that the essence of our investigations.
Well, I guess.
Now, under the identification. First of all, what's at the center of this investigation? A mysterious tour. It happens only irregularly, as in invite only, and the organizer is unknown. Almost a mystery novel on its own. So, Mrs. Ami, this tour has been held previously. What was the anomalous rumor said to have happened before? The participant went missing!
The rumors say that the participants are going missing during the tour.
Great! Precisely. Though the rumors have neither been denied nor confirmed, there are rumors that participants go missing while on this tour.
My brain pillar!
Moving on. Previous participants on the tour who made it back seem to have left intriguing comments. So, Mrs. Ami, what was it that those participants saw during the tour? Someplace out of this world!
They said they saw someplace out of this world.
Yes, indeed. They wandered into some place out of this world and made it back.
Ah!
My final question. It is said that should you wander into some place out of this world, there's one thing you can do, only thing you can do to escape. What was this method? An approach that would allow you to make it back here.
You drop a candy trail and follow it back. I guess technically, right? You go back the way you came. You go back the way you came. That's what our guide was told by the organizer. Brilliant.
There are many ways to escape should you wander into some place out of this world. Yet for this case, to avoid going missing, you'll want to go back the way you came.
I swear if the urban myth is just mystery tour.
The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be...
No! The netherworld! You gotta go, oh no! It looks like he's like trying to open his eye too. No. The netherworld!
Hell, the underworld, the Fey world, places other than this world. Or other dimensions, worlds in past or future timelines. A collective notion for such anomalous spaces.
The netherworld seems scary. But can it even be called an urban myth?
Rumors of an otherworldly place and talk of getting caught in and going missing. Those would constitute a full-fledged urban myth.
I see, I think.
Decisive for this identification was the advice to go back the way you came, should you find yourself there. Though that might seem obvious, for the netherworld known as an urban myth, going back the way you came has a special meaning, as well as being the only viable method of escape. This seemingly obvious way out, the organizer mentioned it, this clearly means that this tour involves the netherworld. It makes sense to suppose it.
Great!
This investigation's goal is to assess a full picture of the tour, and to determine the organizer's goal. If anything happens, go back the way you came. Please keep that in mind as you continue investigation.
Yes, I will. Netherworld, huh? Be careful, cool. But how exactly? I'll try to be careful too. Yeah, cool, how?
Everything. Everyone will be moving on to the next location. It shouldn't be a 10-minute walk or so, but should you get lost, this tour being what it is, we might find ourselves going back the way we came. Please make sure to follow me there.
Back the way we came. For the clowns who wandered off from the group? Don't even think about slowing us down.
Well, off we go then. Ah, yes. Esteemed participants, this is the second location for Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour.
Oh my god. No!
I think I know this place.
Checking my notes. Yes, your attention, please. 7 years ago, this spot was the stage of a murder.
Flowers and a photo of the victim? Is Machida? Is that his brother? Oh my god! He was murdered here 7 years ago! No! The person in the frame! He's the ghost in my photo! Huh? Photo what?
May I continue? We'll be taking a short break and seeing the sights here. And we'll also have a simple quiz related to the incident.
A quiz? Happy quizzing here on this murder scene.
It was unsolved, yeah? Thought that a cold egghead, whoever did it or something.
Nonsense! Everyone knows Dr. Kisaragi was innocent!
Fujiwara?
That was a false charge, no question about it!
Why the sudden outburst? Kisaragi rings a bell. Where did I hear that name again? So he was a ghost after all!
The plot thickens. For now, let us take a short break. After that, we'll start with an overview of the premises.
Weird vibes. I agree. Why are they acting like this? Also, we haven't seen anything netherworld-like so far. I guess we're not the only entrants yet, huh? Don't know. I think we're fine, though. We're here to scope out this tour and what the organizers are up to. You're right. If nothing happens, then nothing scary comes from us. Thing concerned now is the others acting all strange. About that murder that happened here 7 years ago, was it? They're all acting kind of awkward after hearing that. Hey, let's look around on socials during this break. Great idea! Just gotta whip out the dark web real quick. Ueno makes me think the Ueno Tenshu incident. Is that what they mean by the murder from 7 years ago? They're just doom scrolling. What was the incident about? Wait, you don't know? Raised as a princess under a rock or what? Maybe. You get credit for jumping into a mystery tour with zero prior knowledge. The Ueno Tenshu incident is a famous one. Should be able to dig up posts from back then, too. It should be on active topics since the alleged culprit was pretty famous. That incident had a massive impact on society back then. Posts from that time should give you an idea of what it was like. Didn't think the incident would be that famous. Why haven't I heard about it? Should I try to read the news a bit more? The mystery tour in Ueno is back. Disappointed that I couldn't go, but I'll bring back some of that darkness from 7 years ago. Here are some old posts. Oh my god. Just before dawn in Ueno Park, Kengo Nomura was found unconscious by a passerby. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, then pronounced dead. According to the Ueno police, Kengo showed signs of being violently beaten, and a murder investigation is underway. Breaking news. The man found unconscious in Ueno Park, a piece of paper with Tenshu written on it, was found near the scene. Therefore, the case will be called the Ueno Tenshu incident. It's been 7 years! Remember the streamer who went looking for the culprit with a piece of paper that said divine punishment on it? That was hilarious! Like, who said they get to be the judge of that? LOL. Tenshu incident, that brings back memories. Never expected it to end the way it did. The guy behind the Tenshu incident was the occult researcher Tsutomu Kisaragi. What's up, Dad? Kisaragi? I know I've heard the name somewhere. Yeah, from some book at the center, maybe. Tsutomu Kisaragi is kind of famous in our circle for his book, Occult Great Reset. That's it. He wrote that book. Even if you wouldn't say the book is niche, it isn't from the masses either. Tsutomu Kisaragi was a uni professor. At the same time, he was working as an occult researcher. A uni professor and an occult researcher? That's amazing. And he's the culprit of the Ueno Tenshu incident? This is more like Ace Attorney. Like baby Ace Attorney. Oh, that's so helpful. Socials are the best starting point. An article from 7 years ago. Is this the famous incident they're talking about? Yep, it's a murder case from quite a while ago. Happened at this park. Tenshu? Another article from back then. The Ueno Tenshu incident is pretty infamous. You really don't know about it? Wait, the person in this picture. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Mystery deepens! Oops. Looks like Ueno Tenshu incident caught a lot of attention. I might be the only one who's never heard of it. Yeah, you should search it up then.
Wow.
We'll go back down here. Kisaragi. Alright, we'll do Kisaragi first. Okay. The Tenchu incident. How about both of them together? Oh my god! News like Ueno Tencho incident culprit, the dark side of an occult researcher, was really trending for a while. I used to love reading Tsutomu Kisaragi books. What a shock. Strange that a harmless occult otaku would suddenly start getting people, and with Tenchu no less. Didn't something happen between the victim and Kisaragi? Maybe they were mocking the occult and that set Kisaragi off, who knows? Don't treat Kisaragi like some suspect. Try reading his manga, magna opus, Occult Great Reset. Personally, I think Kisaragi was taken out of the power taboo. It's people like this who terrorize and justify it as divine punishment. Block and report. Block and report! Terrorize? I guess they're trying to call him Zima. What a leap. It's dangerous to think we deserve better than this. Kisaragi's living proof of that. Kisaragi committed suicide before conviction. Isn't that basically admitting he's guilty? Damn, I love the internet. Suicide? Kisaragi committed suicide because of this. Suicide of an assistant professor. The internet blew up with comments. Like I thought, another keyword. It's confirmed that Kisaragi guy was the culprit? Why would Kisaragi do such a thing? If you look into it, you should be able to find out. Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide before he could be exposed. The culprit of the Tenchu incident seems like something an occult researcher would do. I bet he had delusions about the afterlife too. Some people just have no common sense. Alien streamer cattle MIU. Choosing suicide before people found out. Either way, nothing to do with the occult. Kisaragi's book was all about dispelling occult stereotypes like that. In these cases, people just say whatever biased thing they want. With all the hate he got, anyone would kill themselves. That's the dark side of media and the internet. You know what's childish? Choosing death as the way out. His crime will live on forever on the internet. He had siblings too, right? We should show them reality before they start spitting ideologies like Kisaragi. Ideologies? Going so far as to threaten his siblings. Siblings. Dark Speck. Proof of Kisaragi's falsified suicide. Is the Ueno Tenchu incident truly unsolved? For details, click here! Click it! False accusations. Take a closer look. The article's 7 years old. Posting a totally different story that was their way to get clicks while the topic was hot. Zero credibility. Oh, you're right. Now I see it's just a repost. Found an old article by Dark Speck. Was it all fake news? He was innocent. Ignorant people get swayed so easily by whatever info fits their views. What are the police doing? How come Ueno Tenchu incident is still unsolved? Our tax money goes right into their pockets. So why don't they get some work done? I looked at the old post about the Tenchu incident. Disturbing how hard people went after Kisaragi just because he was a culprit. Lol. I'll repost those criminals for all to see. Lol. I went to the Kisaragi house, lol. Pounded on the door and the parents sounded all scared. Saying please stop and putting on victim act. Lamau. You know your son killed an innocent person. Yoshio the superstitious reblog. A lot of reblogging. Some people don't understand the pain of losing a family member. They should learn what it's like. Shouldn't I post about this on a vigilante stream? Wipe out the seeds of crime? I'm sure 5S would take care of them. Get him! This was before it turned into a criminal case, right? Most of those posts are about how to punish Dr. Kisaragi. Things got really out of hand. I bet his students are brainwashed, or they were used in some sort of occultist experiment. Does anyone have a list of them? Lol. What? No way! This is about how bad things got 7 years ago. Everyone was hating on Kisaragi. How did things turn out like this? A guide for hire. Let's see. We're looking for. It's getting hard to read these. It's not gonna be any different from here on. You can stop there. Let's see here. Dark side of the media, the internet. Yeah, they have so much influence in all directions then. The gossip was non-stop. Wait, a streamer? Not the police? Nope, not police, just some regular dude. The Netherworld. Do you believe in other worlds? I do. There's one called the Netherworld. Urban myths refer to many different locations in the Netherworld, but the common thread is the belief that it exists. In order to go to the Netherworld, certain steps need to be followed. If these steps are followed perfectly, you'll find yourself there. However, these steps can be completed entirely by chance, and some people have ended up in the Netherworld by accident. There are cases all around the world of people vanishing into thin air. Some of them probably ended up in the Netherworld. If you're going to attempt this journey, be prepared not to come back. There are a few rare exceptions, but most people don't. By the way, urban myths often feature train stations as gateways to the Netherworld. Kisaragi Station, Katasu Station, Yami Station, just to name a few. There are many other ways to get there as well. Oh my god! Somebody should be off limits. Trying to find one clue. What is this person trying to say? Yeah, whatever the values are, I guess. Oh, what do you mean? Dr. Kisaragi's family should go down too just because they're related? Even if that makes no sense to us, it somehow does for them. The sense of justice is twisted. Unsolved. I thought Dr. Kisaragi was the culprit. The Ueno Tenshu incident hasn't actually been solved? Total mystery, right? That's what makes it an urban myth. The case wouldn't turn unsolvable just because the culprit committed suicide. Just another piece of the puzzle that keeps the incident relevant. I have done exploring the dark web. Caught up to the Ueno Tenshu incident. Kisaragi committed suicide and some people think it was a false accusation. The case itself is still unsolved, and most of the posts were just unbelievable. Yeah, the info going around on social media was total chaos. The thing they're saying about him, even if Dr. Kisaragi were guilty, did they really have to go this far? This kind of mess would flood your timeline each day. I've seen even worse too. So much going on, I feel overwhelmed. So the Ueno Tenshu incident was really well known. Yeah, it made a lot of news for sure. And Tsutomu Kisaragi got piled on like crazy. Not surprised he gave up. Also about Kengo Nomura, was it? The victim. Yep. Killed near the pond in Ueno. Another thing. The ghost in Kimura-chan's photo. Could be him, right? Oh yeah, I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Kengo Nomura's ghost from Kimura-san's photo. Just a thought. Could Nomura actually still be alive too? No way it's that again. Once in a lifetime's enough already. Then maybe an alternative Nomura-san from the netherworld. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, let's get back to the tour. We're back! Sorry, did we keep you waiting?
No problem. We're all here now, so introducing the second mystery spot in this Ueno occult and dark tour. This here is the scene of the Ueno Tenshu incident. Ta-da! So here we are. This is the scene of what's known as the Ueno Tenshu incident 7 years ago on September 21st.
September 21st.
Oh my god, it's like that date, 9/21! What?!
That's what the 921 number meant! Oh my god! I did it! We solved it! The mystery has been solved!
The victim, Kengo Nomura, is said to have been attacked here by the culprit. Yet numerous mysteries remain unsolved, including the murderer's identity and motive and the Tenshu message. Rumors say Kengo Nomura's ghost appeared in front of anyone trying to solve the case. It takes them away to some place unknown, or so I heard. Maybe not.
Someplace unknown. Could that be the netherworld?
Now, here's the next puzzle we'd like everyone to solve. The Ueno Tenshu incident was named after a piece of paper with the word Tenshu written on it. Where was that paper actually found? The organizer has hidden an envelope somewhere within this area, and solving the puzzle would lead you to him. Our next destination will be in the envelope, so best of luck in finding it. It should contain information on the Ueno Tenshu incident as well. To tell you the truth, I have not been informed about the rest of our location or schedule, so please work together to find it out for everyone. Ready or not, the search is on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, the mood in this group keeps getting worse.
I know.
Like they all had thoughts on the Ueno Tenshu incident. I want to check with them about that.
Yes.
Jasmine, what's your impression of this tour so far? It's a mystery tour. It's been pretty regular so far. Doesn't feel like we're heading to the netherworld. But I think something's changed after we got here. The participants are one thing, but something about this place also feels off. I agree. What do you think is going on? Anyway, prioritize finding the map to the next spot. But also try to get a feel for what's going on with these guys. Maybe ask them if they've heard anything about the Tenshu incident. You're good at that kind of thing.
I'll try.
Jasmine, any idea how to solve the riddle? Yeah, we did guess right about the Tenshu incident, but didn't see any posts talking about the Tenshu paper itself. Gas Mask's a journalist, so he might have an idea. What if I put my glasses on? Who's this little guy?
This place sure is creepy.
Look, little squatter.
Alright, goodbye everybody. Bye-bye.
Huh. The shadow looks like it's touching the photo. Is it setting something up? Might be the tour organizer's shadow. Yeah, he's a burnt up crispy bacon man. White lines on concrete road are showing what seems to be a human outline. So the Tenchu incident happened here. Did someone draw this for the tour? No, they just left it for 7 years. Photo of Kengo Nomura, victim of the Ueno Tenchu incident. They have flowers too. Would a photo of the victim of a 7-year-old murder still be around? I wonder who put this here. For the tour, perhaps? A statue of a child angel, but with graffiti on it. Jeez. Statue's titled To the Great Beyond, huh? Is this telescope for observing the great beyond? Angel. Why does that ring a bell? Alright, let's start right to left. Kimura-san, can I ask you something?
You saw the photo in the frame, right? I knew I'd seen his ghost. Does this mean I'll be taken away?
I'm worried. Are you alright? You look kind of pale.
The photo I showed you of the man's ghost. Do you think he might be Nomura-san from the Tenchu incident?
She's trembling. Must be really scared of the ghost. If she is, maybe I shouldn't say that I think so. They do look similar. Might just be a coincidence, though. They say if you see the ghost face, the dead man pulls you into the pond. Our guy just mentioned a similar story, too. I think he made up the story about Nomura-san's ghost just to spice up the tour. Really? Let me go check our guide just to be sure. Then you won't have to worry. Just stay away from the pond. It's okay. Matsuda-san, may I have a word?
Eh?
About the Tenchu incident.
No idea.
Oh.
Your face is a square.
About the puzzle?
Don't care. Find the envelope so we can move on.
Oh, I see. About the strange paper in the envelope earlier.
Yeah, want to see it?
It's just a drawing of a snake.
Who knows? I guess it is. Anyway, is this really a bonus draw like you said? Do me a favor and check with the guide what it meant by that, would you?
Oh, okay, sure. He has a point, though. What does the snake even mean? If the organizer put the paper in the envelope, could it be related to the netherworld?
That's a snake.
Fujiwara-san, were you able to solve the puzzle?
No, not quite yet.
Any progress on solving the puzzle?
Well, I do happen to have a certain degree of confidence in my ability to solve riddles and puzzles. I'd say I'm actually quite good at them. But this particular puzzle is outside my area of expertise, so I prefer to leave it to you all. Yeah.
Do you know anything about the Tenchu incident?
To be honest, the Tenchu incident is the worst case of false accusation since the war. It imposed a wholly unwarranted stigma on Dr. Kisaragi's name. Yeah.
Since the war? That bad. Do you happen to like Kisaragi?
Well, it's not really about liking or disliking him. For people like us, Dr. Kisaragi is viewed as a living deity. I can say without any reservation, yes indeed. For those of us with similar interests that you might call the otaku, that book was a shining light of a gift.
But wow.
In conclusion, Dr. Kisaragi, author of such a book, the likelihood of him becoming a criminal would be beyond the realm of possibility. And yet the general public, for those they lack the social literacy to discern. So as his book also mentioned, a stigma is hard to shed once in place.
Thanks for sharing that.
In brevi. Tsutomu Kisaragi was falsely accused. The fact that this truth is kept from widespread acceptance suggests a conspiracy by some powerful entity.
Okay, bye. Mr. Gathmath, could I talk to you for a bit?
I guess.
Since you're a journalist, perhaps you know something. About what? Back when the incident happened, did you do any research on it? Would you happen to know where the Tenchu paper was found, for example?
Yeah, well,
The person who first discovered Kengo Nomura lying there they passed by while jogging. They called an ambulance, and after Nomura was carried off, they noticed the Tenchu paper. They found it after the victim was carried off. But wouldn't you notice a paper like that right away? I should probably check the area first. So the Tenchu incident hasn't been solved yet. What are your thoughts on it, Mr. Gas Mask?
my thoughts, well, if you mean my personal view,
Tsutomu Kisaragi, the occult expert, some say he's innocent, but personally I think he's a strong suspect. Why's that? Well, obviously, must be a reason for that much controversy. The victim, Kengo Nomura, was on the staff at the Ueno Ancient History Museum. There's talks that Kisaragi, as an occult researcher, and Nomura were clashing about ancient history matters. Tsutomu Kisaragi and Kengo Nomura were fighting about ancient history. Creepy occult type and academic historian, oil and water much. Dr. Kisaragi was an occult researcher, but I thought he was a uni professor too. But is that story even true? You might want to ask Matsuda-san. Don't mention I said this, but he works at the Ueno Ancient History Museum. Which means he's a colleague of the victim, that Nomura guy. Huh?
I see.
I should compile notes on Nomura. He's a victim of the Tenchu incident, which attracted a lot of attention back then. The piece of paper found on the ground near Nomura-san's body, which word was written on it?
Want you?
Bitten chew, Tenchu, want chew, gluttony of the heavens, lust of the heavens. Yeah, Tenchu, divine wrath that strikes down the evil of heart, which the incident itself was named after. Those are kick-ass words. But why did the murderer leave this paper behind? Nomura-san didn't seem so evil, and he deserves such a fate. Kengo Nomura, a man who was murdered in the Ueno Tenchu incident that happened a few years ago. He is known as a ghost who appears at Shinobazu Pond. It is rumored that if you make eye contact with him, he will drag you into the pond. Kisaragi, occult researcher and author of Occult Great Reset, extremely popular in occult circles, said to be the culprit behind the Tenchu incident. The site of the Ueno Tenchu incident with a portrait of the victim and flowers. I guess it's part of the tour, but isn't this a bit over the top? Excuse me. I heard that you were colleagues of the victim, Nomura-san.
Yeah, sure was, but this Nomura guy didn't know him too well. And you? Playing amateur detective or what?
No, it's not that.
And do me a favor and cut the detective crap. Gets on my nerves.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Reminder on the quiz. Where was the Tenchu paper discovered? Best wishes on your search. About the paper Matsuda found in his envelope.
Oh, about that. That was kind of like,
What was it about? It didn't seem like something you'd prepare for a show or as a surprise.
It would be nice of you not to tell the other participants, but I wasn't told there'd be something like that inside. But I did improvise quite well, yes. I'll just message a report to the organizer. So please let Matsuda-san know that he is indeed the winner. Please.
Oh, okay. Though you don't know what it means either. I wonder if the drawing is supposed to mean something. I should ask someone well-versed in occult matters. Gee, I wonder who. About the ongoing quiz.
Oh, would you like a hint? I would if I could, but to be honest, the organizer only gave me the quiz text itself, so I don't actually know the answer. Let alone the envelope's info on where to go next, or info on the Tenchu incident.
What? What are we going to do if nobody knows the answer?
Oh, whoops. Not good. I guess it's up to everyone to solve the riddle then. I guess we'll just be going home.
Do you know about the Tenchu incident?
I hate to admit, but 7 years ago I was away in Spain studying flamenco dancing.
Flamenco in Spain?
I was there for a couple of years, hoping to go pro. I chose to move to Morocco for a 3-year stint at a sushi place.
Sushi in Morocco?
I got back to Japan 2 years ago, so I have no idea about the events prior to that.
Okay, I see. How convenient! What you've told us so far about the ghost of the Kengo? About the people who encounter him being taken to unknown places?
We just out here making shit up.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you could see he's two-faced, right? With his 2 faces.
Oh, yes. It was written in the materials I was told to read at this location. I tried my best to make it sound creepy. Hope you liked it.
Is that story really true?
Oh, if the ghost actually exists, you mean? I can't really say either way, just being a hired guide.
Oh, okay. But it's probably better if I tell Kimura-san that the ghost wasn't real! It's a gas mask.
Just Yamada's fine.
Oh no. This guy.
Something troubling you?
About the paper found in Matsuda-san's envelope. There was a strange snake drawn on it. Do you know what that means?
Could it possibly be? The serpent held by the Cretan healer priestess. No, that doesn't add up.
Cretan peeler, please toss. Is the Cretan peeler. There's your next online handle, the Cretan peeler.
Oh, I know. This must be Sujin-sama, a water god.
What? I don't understand.
In Brevi! In other words, the serpent is not a random snake, but an icon related to the Suijin shrine.
The water deity from the Suijin shrine? I see. Thank you for the info. We should check on the other drawing that looks similar to this one.
Human-headed water deity. Oh my god.
Looking closely at this graffiti, it does look like the water deity drawing like the one Matsuda-san got. Would Fujiwara-san know something? About the monument next to the victim's photo.
Are you aware of the significance of that trumpet?
The trumpet?
It is said to resurrect the dead when blown. But there's a certain secret theory, too. It's also said to be a sign calling out the gates to be opened, yes.
I totally thought it was a telescope. I love Azami for being so stupid. It's endearing. Oh, an angel with a trumpet.
Wait a minute. Limbus Company reference?
The drawing on the monument's pedestal, what do you think it means?
This is just what I infer, but the angel's trumpet opens the gates. Drawn there is Suijin-sama, water god. The gate that connects here and beyond the world we are in the netherworld may be here. Could the serpent perhaps be enticing us there?
Could it be?
In Brevi! That would mean we are being invited to the netherworld.
The netherworld!
I have nothing conclusive, however. I mean, it might happen.
You don't know?
Grr.
Our guide mentioned he didn't know if the ghost rumors were true or not. We probably shouldn't tell her that as is, right?
Anything wrong, Azami?
Well, I asked the guide about the ghost he mentioned. He merely brought that up to spice up the tour.
Oh, really? Thank you. I feel a bit better hearing that.
Yeah, that's what I heard, so you can relax. As long as the ghost doesn't show up or anything. Will you be okay now?
Yes, thank you. I thought I could handle the occult and horror, but I think I felt really anxious there for a bit.
I hear you. I'm scared of ghosts and monsters myself.
I'm glad you're with us on this tour, Azami. I think I'll be okay for the next spot as well. Thanks again.
Would you have any idea where the Tenchu paper was found?
If it was a piece of paper, you'd think it was on the ground near the scene, right? Not much of a hint, of course.
Do you know anything about the Ueno Tenchu incident itself?
The Tenchu incident. Let me think. Those terrible t-shirts, perhaps?
The t-shirts?
Soon after the case attracted attention, t-shirts printed with the Tenchu word went really popular. Don't you remember? It was quite the boom.
T-shirts exploiting the incident. I wonder if this is related to the puzzle. Perhaps not, but still. I should keep this in mind. I wonder if anyone else knows about the t-shirts.
Where was the Tenchu?
Let's see, Eternally Online Man, do you know about these t-shirts? Yes, he does. Mr. Gas Mask, do you know about the Tenchu t-shirts?
Yeah, those, sure. T-shirts based on the incident. Pretty popular back then.
Could the puzzle be related in some way?
Could be. Don't know for sure. If you think it's a thing, might want to ask around.
Jasmine, do you know about this? No. I'm assuming the Tenchu paper is probably behind this photo. Or on the ground here. If the Tenchu paper was found lying on the ground, it would have been around here. But I don't see any envelopes lying around. Should I look around with the glasses? Yeah, it's gonna be like, yeah, in here. This is the only shadow that's acting strangely. If this shadow is the organizer, then this means they hid the envelope somewhere around the photo. Alright, I need more clues. Or I need to do... Matsuda-san, do you know about the Tenchu t-shirts? Those annoying tees with the trash taste? I heard they were based on the incident.
Yeah, writing Tenchu on shirts to copy a murder. Some also had mindless works like Got Me or Owned. People loved it. And I hate the way they printed those on the backs of tees, too.
Huh, the word was printed on the back?
Yeah, of course. That's what the case was about.
The Tenchu was on his back! So it's gonna be on the back of this photo!
There it is. The Tenchu paper was pasted on the victim's back. Let's check behind the frame first. Nope, not there. Da 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 da. Where could the hidden envelope be? I looked around everywhere suspicious, but haven't found it.
Miss Azami, I actually envy you. Due to my power of vision, I am unable to enjoy this event.
Your envy isn't really helping, Director.
It's a similar deal to the pond from earlier. Try forming a hypothesis to narrow down what you might have missed.
The puzzle for this location is, where was the Tenchu paper for the Ueno Tenchu incident found? According to Mr. Gas Mask, the paper was found after Nomura-san was carried off. If so, where would the envelope be hidden? Maybe it's... Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victim's photo. Let's go! Maybe it's pasted on the on the back of the victim's photo. Yeah, that must be it. If the Muru-san's photo is supposed to represent him, then maybe the envelope is pasted directly on the back of the photo itself and not the photo frame. We should give the photo a proper check. Check. Check the back thoroughly. What if we open up the frame and check behind the photo itself? No, nothing here. Why not? I was positive it'd be here. Wait, what's this? Looks like something was pasted here. Maybe the envelope was here at some point. Oh, I see. The shadow wasn't hiding the envelope behind the photo. It was shown taking the envelope. Someone must have figured out the answer before I got here. Who might that be? Oh, let's see here. Is it the guy with the fucking envelope in his hands? Oh, excuse me. Nope. I guess it's not. Excuse me, Mr. Guide. Someone stole the photo. You've already taken the envelope, correct?
Yeah, sorry. Wasn't keeping it a secret or anything. Professional force of habit, I tend to hold on to info I find. So you know why the envelope was behind the photo?
The paper was on the Muru-san's back, so the hiding place reflects that. Correct?
Yeah, good guess. You got it.
Who acts like this? What was in the envelope, by the way?
There were two envelopes. One was a map to the next location, the other was info on the Tenchu incident. I'll go ahead and hand this to the guide.
Yeah, you know, I was just hiding this from everyone, just waiting for someone to talk to me about it. We need sips. Haha.
Esteemed participants, I hope you've all enjoyed this location. A round of applause for Mr. Yamada Gas Mask, who was first to find the envelope.
I just want to imagine she's back there going, yeah, he did it!
Get to the point. What did it say about the Tenchu incident anyway? Oh, of course. Checking right now.
I forgot to tell you, I have the Tenchu incident envelope here on me.
Hey, what's the big idea, huh?
Seems fair to me. I'm the one who found the envelope before anyone else. It's a scoop. I'm not gonna just give it away.
Is the tour okay with this?
Well, Mr. Gas Mask did find the envelope first. And he did hand me the map to the next location.
The only meaning of this current location is that Dr. Kisaragi's false accusation spawned here. So the wise thing to do would be to simply head to the next one.
Yeah. Then let us take a 10-minute comfort break, then head to the next spot. Our next location is unknown to anyone, one of Ueno's occult secrets. Are you ready to head to the unknown?
Time to doom scroll again.
Kimura has seen Kengo Nomura's ghost. Matsuda was Nomura's colleague. And that snake drawn on the pedestal of the angel statue.
We haven't seen anything related to the Netherworld so far.
And don't let your guard down. No idea what could be coming. Busy on the phone?
I traded numbers with Kamura-san. We're friends now.
Jeez. We are on duty, you know. Anyway, let's check on occult spots in Ueno while we can. The request for this case was to find out who the organizer is and what their goal is. Might help to home in on that if we get pre-gathering information on the next occult spot.
Right on it.
Hey, let's get started.
I'll gather info on occult spots in Ueno.
And grab any keywords related to the Netherworlds in Ueno.
Since occult and dark are doing an Ueno tour, does that mean there are a lot of occult spots? I'll make sure I'm pronouncing that right.
Ueno?
Let's see here. Oh, it's 88 right now over there. Oh, it's way now.
Wayno.
Wayno. Oh, I haven't. Wayno.
Wayno.
Okay. Sounds like wait. It says W-A-Y-N-O-W. Way now.
Wayno.
It's Wayno.
Wayno.
Nah, whatever. My brain.
Yeah, we need that one too.
No, I can't. I said wait. Wayno. It's Wayno. 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 Spirit spot makes me think of some kind of cemetery or prison. Didn't think there was that many around here though. Prison?
Yeah, there's like one in Ikebukuro. Didn't you know?
The dog at Seigo-san's statue and Hachiko from Shibuya are a pair of guardian dogs, and that they guard the portals to an alternate demon world. That dog with a guardian?
Quit the sus, urban myth.
The demon portals in Edo Castle. I read that Tsutomu Kisaragi's book. There's a gate inside the castle, but the high priest Tenkai set up a barrier that keeps it closed. Demon portal? A barrier? Jasmine, what's this high priest?
Like a high-ranking monk, I think.
Shinobazu Pond is a famous spirit spot, though I think Ueno has more places considering power spots, like Kanon-do Temple inside the park. I'd rather look at the power spots instead of spirit spots.
So we hit up one up on the way home.
Is that like a restaurant or something? Netherworld. Netherworld's.
It makes sense considering that's what we're looking for.
On your way to power spots, be wary of four-way junctions. I heard the old lady at the crossroads can show up there. Ooh, here we go. Wait, a four-way junction? Crossroads, aren't they all over the place?
And there are plenty of old ladies at them.
Oh my god, we're gonna see an actual urban myth!
The old lady at the crossroads.
Oh yeah, we need to look up, like, the wiki urban myth thing again. That was hilarious. Which is funny because one of them was Baby Blue, and look, here's Baby Blue.
There are a lot of old ladies in urban myths.
There's Turbo Granny. What the fuck? Turbo Granny and the leg-selling grandma and many other haggard monstrosities. Today's entry into the Granny series is a particularly mysterious one. A particularly sinister one. The old lady at the crossroads appears as the sun begins to set. She calls out to the passing school children as they make their way home from school. "What's your name, young man?" If they answer, they'll be dragged into a fourth dimension. The fourth dimension! Even I haven't been to the fourth dimension. Can't imagine anything scarier than an old woman who drags you right into it. And guess what? She has an even more aggressive relative who shows up at 4 p.m.
and immediately drags you into the fourth dimension with zero warning. At least the old lady has the decency to ask you your name first.
Damn, Japan is just psychotic for their fucking their demons. They just ask it's just an old lady asking a kid their name and you get dragged to hell. What is this? Turbo Granny myth. Oh, it's like right away. The Turbo Granny, also known as Turbo Baba or Turbo Bachan, is a modern Japanese urban legend about a ghostly old woman who can run at incredible speeds.
I'm gonna get you!
She's often depicted chasing after cars on highways or winding roads, sometimes tapping on windows or causing accidents. The legend serves as a cautionary tale about reckless driving and believed to have originated in the Hyogo prefecture near Mount Roko. Turbo Granny. Speed. She is known for her incredible speed, often described as being able to keep up with or surpass cars. Some stories even give her a specific speed at 100 kilometers an hour. Turbo Granny. And then I get YouTube's. Is Turbo Granny real? With like arrows pointing to a shadow. Oh my god! This is the very first image of Turbo Granny is this. Ah! I mean, that's honestly how I would imagine it being, just a Looney Tunes-esque grandma chasing you. And what's the other one? Leg selling grandma. Leg-selling grandma. Here we go. The leg-selling grandma, also known as Ashiuri Baba in Japanese, is a popular urban legend in Japan that has been circulating since the 1960s. The legend tells the story of an old woman who approaches children, usually in rural areas, and asks them if they want to buy her leg. The story takes a dark turn when the children agree and the old woman reveals that she has been selling her own leg, which is often described as being extremely long and thin. Well, I mean, they asked... well, how much? The leg-selling granny is often described as an old woman usually dressed in traditional Japanese clothing who approaches children in rural areas. She's said to be very polite and gentle, which makes her approach seem harmless at first. However, once the children agree to buy her leg... Why would you buy a leg, anyway? She reveals that her true intentions, which are often gruesome and terrifying. The claiming that the old woman is a yurei, a type of vengeful spirit from the Japanese folklore. In other versions, the old woman is said to be a witch who uses her leg to lure children in... Well, what's the significance of the leg? Uses her leg to lure children into the woods where they are never seen again. Well, does she like grab them with a leg? Is it like a prehensile leg where she just kind of like wraps around them? The leg-selling granny legend can be seen as a manifestation of the fears and anxieties of Japanese society, particularly with grandma legs. The legend taps into the fear of the unknown, of legs, as well as the fear of being lured into a danger by someone who appears harmless. The legend also explores the... Well, why is it her one leg? Does she have like one leg and that's it? The very first image of leg selling grandma is the fucking the SpongeBob.
Ah! You thought you were buying my leg, but you actually lost your soul from my leg.
Oh, I was looking to look up old lady crossroad. Old lady at the crossroads myth. Urban myth. The old woman at the crossroads is a reoccurring figure in urban legends and folklore, often associated with crossroads as liminal spaces where the living and the supernatural realms intersect. She can appear as a witch, a goddess-like Hecate. Okay. Hecate. Or a spectral figure, and is often linked to themes of choice, transformation, and the supernatural. Okay. I fucking hate liminal space. It's so stupid. Oh my god! Look at this! Oh my god, is that a knee-high pool? In a building? Ah! I'm going fucking crazy! I heard they built an underground military facility during the war that went unused, but is still around even today. What a dream. A World War II underground facility. back to the game. It looks like underground passages can be considered otherworldly. Hey, look into that. They say that if you ride a boat in Shinobazu Pond as a couple, you'll break up, and that is more likely because 99% of high school couples break up. Underground netherworld? Oh my god! The underground often leads to the netherworld, especially in Japan. From Shaman Potato. Izanagi's visit to Yomai? I think Yomai is probably the first netherworld from Japanese myth. Visit to Yomai, what's that? Some Izanagi guy went to visit his deceased wife in Yomai, but he saw that she had no makeup on, and he decided to turn around and go home or something. Even in death, you're supposed to keep up appearances. Well, I want to be free from makeup when I'm dead. Omusubi Kororin is also about the netherworld. Those places are definitely underground. Alice in Wonderland, she ends up in a different dimension after jumping down a rabbit hole. Teacher! Is Agarthy in the Hollow Earth theory also considered a netherworld? Because the underground equal the netherworld. Be really careful when you go underground. Why especially Japan? I wonder. There's a secret World War II base under Ueno. Secret base? That means it's still in use now. I doubt it. During the war, military facilities were moved underground to protect from air raids. And not just in Ueno, Tokyo has an underground passage called the Royal Underpass. It's used for VIP evacuation route and a nuclear shelter. Isn't that just common sense? If you walk into Ueno Park, the ground sometimes shakes, even in parts where there is no subway underneath. The ground shakes, that would mean something's down there. Isn't it just their imagination? So that sound wasn't the subway, but a motor sound from an underground military facility? Even though no one's down there, the machines are still running. Speaking of the underground Ueno, doesn't it remind you of the Iron Barrier? Iron Barrier? I may or may not have heard of that. Yeah, some urban myths are like that. Okay, now we gotta look up what Iron Barrier is. Iron Barrier myth. Okay, so it's just that iron repels supernatural creatures. What about urban myth? Okay. So it's just the regular iron repels supernatural. Iron Barrier, isn't that about the Yamanote line? How's it shaped like yin and yang to protect Tokyo? Okay, maybe it's about this one. Train tracks forming yin and yang, that's so impressive. Yeah, it's just a theory. They can easily destroy the Yamanote line because it's above ground. That's why they moved it underground. The Ueno Underground is a vital point of the Iron Barrier because it is located in the northeast, the unlucky direction. At least that's what I read in Kisaragi's book. A vital point about the Iron Barrier. What does that mean? Like a weak point. A clue!
What happens if it's destroyed? Tokyo will be destroyed! Lol. Yamanote's line reminds me, I've heard ghost stories of an exit in Ueno Station. Stations really have a lot of rumors. Whoa! Ueno Station. No results? What? What about Netherworld? Netherworld Station! Yeah! Exiled from Sugasawa at anti-bully. If we're talking about an otherworldly station, Kisaragi Station comes to mind. Tsutomu Kisaragi loved that station. Yeah. Kisaragi Station as in Tsutomu Kisaragi? It's just a coincidence. I've seen a picture of that online. It was found to be fake! So this is the Dark Station photo is a fake? Yeah, we should probably assume that. The otherworldly stations are not somewhere you randomly decide to just vacation to. Oh my god, it's so real. It's real to me. Those are stations found by people who went and managed to get back. If we include those who didn't come back, it's gotta be well over 100. How'd you manage to go to one? Did you just ride the train? There was one you could get to by riding the train without stopping from Akihabara Station, but the Kisaragi tried a bunch and said he never managed to get to it. Kisaragi Station is the worst of them though, right? If you accidentally get off that train, you'll never make it back. Spatio-temporal dude. So this time it's not about how to get there, but how to get back out. Who the hell is Spatio-temporal dude? Okay. He's doing the soy face. Oh! You're not going like that word. Good news for people who have been dragged into the netherworld. If you're reading this, give me a shout. Great. If you got your head screwed on, start looking for the Spatio-temporal dude. Apparently, he helps people who are lost in the netherworld get home. He just looks like a normal middle-aged man, so he won't be easy to find. There might even be several spatio-temporal dudes, but that's still unconfirmed. Anyway, just make sure he knows you're not supposed to be there. The spatio-temporal dude should be able to tell you just by looking at you. So don't give up hope. Keep praying that you meet him. Just be warned, sometimes he can't help at all. It's rare, but it's all up to him. Okay, let's see here. Let's look this up. Dude. Nothing. So spatio-temporal. It's redirecting me to the Big Lebowski and dudism. Okay. Too deep. Too deep. Oh, just that one. Oh man, we got like no clues. We got no clue. Is Ueno that kind of place? I haven't really heard anything, but maybe it just wasn't on my radar. We'll need to look up some place names to get more info. I see, makes sense. Some urban myths come from ideas like this. A military facility? Think they're making tanks or something down there? I'd be curious as to how they get the tanks back up above ground, if so.
That's a story of a man whose rice balls fall into a hole and he follows them in, right? And then he finds the Mouse Kingdom. Wait, is this like that theme park or something else underground?
You're mixing things up.
That is a common theme.
Other worlds and underground, there may be some connection.
Wait, I gotta know about the rice ball man. Omu Subi Koro Koro. Japanese folk tale about an old man who drops his rice balls and follows it down a hole where he encounters mice and experiences a series of fortunate events. The story is a popular example of how kindness and generosity can be rewarded, while greed can lead to negative consequences. The old man, while walking into the mountains, drops his onigiri, which rolls down a hole. He peeks into the hole and hears music and laughter. Driven by curiosity, he crawls into the hole and finds himself in a mouse village. The mice are happy to see him and invite him to a feast. They also offer him a choice between a small and a large box as a gift. He chooses the small box, which turns out to be filled with treasure. The old man returns home and shares his good fortune with his neighbors, including a greedy neighbor who also tries to get a box of treasure. The greedy neighbor drops his onigiri down the same hole and follows it, but unlike the first old man, he tries to trick the mice. The mice, angered by his greed and dishonesty, attack him and he is never seen again. The story is often used to teach children about the importance of honesty, kindness, and not being greedy. Well, there you go.
Teacher!
Hollow Earth Theory? Agartha? What do these even mean?
No idea. These interdimensional terms can be way too complex. Teacher! I saw King Kong down there!
I guess we should watch out when underground.
Yeah, so people working on water pipes are all netherworld explorers.
Underground equal netherworld? It's a theory! The Royal Underpass somehow makes my mouth water.
Yeah, there's no food course down there.
A facility no one is using that still has motors running. Yeep!
You got scared by the most random things.
So it was hidden underground. What an idea.
Yeah, just a theory. It's a theory.
They have a point. If the barrier breaks, is Tokyo doomed? Is Japan done for?
Yeah, I'm guessing demons would invade.
Ghost at an exit. Which one? What happens if you use the exit when it's there?
If it appears when you go through the gate into the station, maybe you'll never leave the station again.
Is this not a lie or a rumor?
To avoid air attacks, that does make sense if it's a real thing.
Do you think there really are that many of them?
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
Those who didn't come back.
Seems like there's stations that people don't come back from.
Wow, it's scary. You just ride the train? Are there people who want to go?
Yeah, only those with overactive imaginations.
Dr. Kisaragi tried multiple times.
Someone had a lot of free time, or I guess it was his job.
Never come back, scary.
It's not a real place you can even get to.
Okay, we need keywords. How about netherworld? Bueno. We're gonna do everything with everything. Oh.
Got it!
Who was it that said Ueno's connected to the netherworld? Kisaragi? Apparently places with a lot of people passing through like Ueno tend to connect more easily to other dimensions or netherworld.
There are lots of old myths referring to roads, crossroads, intersections, and so on.
Before the Kisaragi died, he was supposedly planning to lead a project to Ueno and the netherworld. A shame that incident happened during it.
Maybe the dark netherworld energy in Ueno was the real reason behind his suicide.
There are a lot of netherworld-like places in Ueno, especially Shinobazu Pond. They say the pond itself is a portal.
I saw something online the other day about an elevator in a multi-tenant building in Wayno leading to the netherworld. But I've been searching forever since, and I can't seem to find that kind of website.
That's the interdimensional elevator. Press the right buttons and it'll take you to the netherworld.
To think it was a random elevator in a random Wayno building, that you have to press random buttons to get on a random floor. Oh!
There are versions with 10 plus floors and 3 floors. If a woman suddenly gets in the elevator, that's it. I guess that woman wouldn't be human then.
Ah, woman!
Dr. Kisaragi popping up again.
Yeah, he's well known in this field.
Crossroads are also related to other dimensions. Turning at crossroads can get you all kinds of lost. It's easy to forget where you came from.
That's not an alternate dimension, just a bad sense of direction.
Project in Wayno. So this is where Dr. Kisaragi was researching the netherworld.
Guess he was collecting info, like what we're doing now.
The pond is a portal to the netherworld, so if we go in the water, we come out somewhere else. I played that game.
What are you talking about?
What is she talking about? It sounds like she's playing a video game. Netherworld energy was the reason? Is that possible?
Like a special attack from a manga or something.
Oh, that's totally a thing. You try to find a website you were browsing before, but it's totally gone.
Yeah, totally. Look at your history.
Wait, is that going to be the urban myth of the missing website?
Oh my god!
Rumor has it that the elevator in the multi-tenant building in Wayno is connected to the netherworld. Oh, come on, God. What? Wait a minute. That's not right. There are that many versions of it?
Has anyone actually made it with that though?
Something that incredible located in a place like that.
If it was that easy, so many people would have gone into the netherworlds by now.
It's like the ghosts are like, we just can't stop these humans keep coming into the world. It's like trying to brush them away. Get out of here.
There really are a lot of stories about the netherworld.
I'm starting to feel like there are portals everywhere.
And stay out.
I'm still not sure what exactly the netherworld is. All we're turning up is vague stories of the netherworld supposedly being there. There wasn't anything convincing about what happens if you do find yourself there.
Yeah, there was talk about a place out of this world from earlier. But not much for witnesses. If you do get to the netherworld, you'd just be stranded there, right?
I hope that's not what we're heading now.
I doubt we'd go to the netherworld safari. The organizer wouldn't want that liability.
But how about the rumors of people going missing from this tour? Oh my god, the tenant building with the elevator.
Ah!
And here is the next location.
It's just a random building.
That rundown old place is the next spot? Yes, I will check again. Please be aware that this is just the entrance.
Oh my god, the elevator! No! Don't stop pressing that button! Get him, dog! Barf, 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 barf. Barf, barf, barf.
Even Zephyr's like, no, don't press the button. Beep, beep, bop.
Aha! A secret combination of buttons takes us there.
Just keep hitting the down button.
Could this be the famed dimensional elevator?
Could it be? What the hell?
It seems we're heading down beyond the existing floors.
B4.
Oh my god. We're in the basement.
Could this be? Behold, our next mystery spot. An abandoned facility deep underneath Wayno.
Wow! Where exactly are we?
Is this from back during the war?
Huh, wait, what? Oh no. The elevator, the button. Oh my god, we're in the netherworld.
Nah, it's just an old war bunker.
It isn't responding! Oh no!
No signal on my phone either.
No! Why is this happening? We may be trapped underground.
If we're in a regular basement, there should be stairs leading up somewhere. Dimensional elevators don't always take you to the netherworld.
The netherworld? If this is the netherworld, we need to go back the way we came! No. Nonsense. This couldn't possibly be.
Hey, you're the guide. Stop panicking and do something.
Isn't there a manual or something? For emergencies during the tour, I mean. I've received nothing of that sort. Yikes! Alright, we're missing one. That Kimura chick is gone. Maybe she headed back up alone. I am neither liable nor accountable, you hear? That's not the point.
We have a strange note of some kind. Taking a look. Deep beneath Wayno from the underground, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold.
Another quiz. Is this part of the tour too?
I can't say for sure. I know absolutely nothing, like I said before. Jasmine, what should we do?
Just keep calm.
Kimura-san is gone. We need to find her now.
We don't know if this is the netherworld or where she might have gone. The elevator isn't moving, which means we can't go back the way we came. So our options are limited.
We can't go back. And if this is the netherworld, then?
Hey, there's a puzzle here too. Could just be part of the tour. If we solve it, maybe we'll get out. Zammy, we need to talk.
Yeah. No! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
An old elevator with a bag dropped on the floor in front of it. Could this be Kimura-san's bag?
Come on, move!
Oh, no good, it won't budge. Mashing the button doesn't work. I don't think it's gonna move.
Jasmine, what are we gonna do? We're trapped here.
Yeah, this could just be part of the tour, you know. But the guy does look seriously panicked. The puzzle was to cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold, right? We can just start by looking into that.
Yeah.
What if this was all to get revenge on the tour guide? Because we don't know anything about the tour guide, so maybe he's the one that needs to be taken out or something.
So what were you gonna do? Tell me you have something in mind.
Calm down. Solving the puzzle might let us move forward, so let's focus on that first. First, how about asking that occult otaku Fujiwara about the quiz?
Jasmine, any gut feelings? I really can't tell if this is an accident or a planned part of the tour.
It's definitely getting harder to tell. Depends on whether Kimura-chan is safe or not.
Kimura-san was on the elevator for sure, though I didn't see her stepping off of it.
So if we assume the worst, this could be the case of,
Someone going missing!
Shh, keep it down. Let's not stress them out even more. You can check around the elevator just to be sure. Those glasses might catch some traces.
Understood. I was trying to find traces of Kamuro-san, but I'm not finding anything. Why not? It's as if she disappeared while on the elevator. Is she really missing then? It's a fucking Grim Reaper. Subtle, very subtle. The shadow's placing something on the drawers. Maybe the nameplates on the drawers were put there recently. What is the shadow doing? It seems its attention is on the wall. Is it a trace of something someone setting up something on the wall? The whole wall is made of thick steel. There's a lot of red rust here. There are marks on the floor as if something was dragged away from the wall. Huh. Or is it dragged towards the wall? If so, the marks are cut off at the wall, which would be kind of strange. An old and worn down metallic cupboard, covered in dust. I don't see anything inside. Each of the drawers has a nameplate on it. How do you read this again? Looks like for king, but did it mean cow like in... Is it the cow king? Is it the cow king level? Uh-oh. The walls are clearly very old. Army Tunnel number 6. Some of the stains look like handprints. Creepy. Hey, I see something like dials on here. Looks like they can be turned. What are they for? 2 dials here. Look like dial locks of some kind. The dials have kanji on them. For Elderwood and Tiger.
No way. Phone's not working. This can't be real.
Hey, take it easy there. This is all part of the tour, isn't it?
No, I told you I haven't heard a thing. Please let this all be for show.
Kimuro-san has disappeared, or maybe she's gone missing.
Oh, we're finished. I'm all done for. Oh, wait, why did she disappear? Where? You don't just vanish into thin air.
I looked around, but it really seems like she's just gone.
Ending finale epilogue. This is on me, right? It must be, of course. Please stay calm.
Hey, are we really trapped in here? I can't say for sure, but yeah, it does look like that.
What the hell? Should have never joined this stupid tour.
It's not even interesting. Matsuda-san, do you think this is staged?
Who cares, as long as we get out quick. Hell, I should have called it after the last bot.
Matsuda, you mentioned you weren't that interested in the occult and stuff. Why did you stick with us this far?
None of your business. Just kind of ended up here.
Huh, suspicious. Very suspicious.
Mr. Gas Mask, I'd like to talk for a bit.
Yeah, what?
Do you think this is all a setup?
Well, of course. The lights are on for one, and that puzzle is proof this is all for show.
Huh, I guess maybe so.
That being said, this place is something. An abandoned underground army facility? Sick! I can see the views rolling in.
Kimura-san has disappeared, or maybe she's gone missing.
Really? Or was she never on the elevator in the first place?
That's not possible. I saw her on the elevator with my own eyes.
Is that so? Going missing during a missing mystery tour? If that's true, I smell an article. That might mean we're first-hand witnesses to tour participants disappearing. Sick!
About the info on the Tenchu incident that you received at the previous location.
Yeah, thought you might ask.
Did you already look inside the envelope?
No, not yet, actually. By the way, something's off about you.
Uh,
You keep snooping around. I noticed ever since this tour started. Sometimes putting on those glasses. What's up with that? The other girl with you too. Observing us from a bit of a distance. Wearing a bored expression, but what's really going on with her?
It's not really what you might think.
That Matsuda guy too. Keeps glaring at me since I found the Tenchu incident info. Must be really concerned about what's in it. And that otaku dude, you notice he sometimes has this weird look in his eyes? Is anyone on this tour even close to normal?
Gas mask is perceptive.
What a marvelous spot for this, for the occult fans and military fans.
I'm glad you're having fun, but we might be trapped here, you know.
Solving the riddle would lead us to the exit, I think.
The message you read earlier, do you think it's part of the tour itinerary?
Deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms, beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. About these verses?
Do you know what it's supposed to mean?
Well, my own theory would be as follows. Firstly, deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. This probably means you are underground, which is the underworld, which is not the realm of the living. So probably the mythical world of the dead, yes.
The world of the dead. Do you know what the River of Mourning and Serpent's Gold might mean too?
Let me think. The message advised us to cross the River of Mourning, seek the Serpent's Gold. The River of Mourning mentioned here corresponds to the Sanzu River in Buddhism or the Styx in Greek mythology. Therefore, it is suggested we pay a gold coin to cross the river.
Oh, I see, which means we have to find a gold coin. Supposing we do find the gold coin, how are we supposed to pay it?
If this is a puzzle, there should be a mechanism somewhere that allows us to. Would you look around for a serpent's coin as well as the River of Mourning?
Understood. Is there anything else you noticed?
About the space we're in, I see various instances of the 10 heavenly stems and the 12 early branches. So I would imagine those are related to the puzzle.
Stems and branches.
The dozen earthly branches denotes a 12-year cycle. Mouse, ox, tiger, rabbit, snakes, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Combined with the 10 heavenly stems, these form a 60-year calendar. The 10 heavenly stems are the elder and younger versions of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. The year 2020, for example, was the year of the mouse, but also elder metal. In brevi! In short, this space has numerous words combining 2 kanji, yes. I wrote up some notes on the 10 heavenly stems and 12 earthly branches. May they help you solve the puzzle.
Oh, wow, thank you. I didn't really get what he was saying, but oh well.
It seems that the instances are lacking certain words from the 60-year cycle. You might want to determine which ones.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I guess we're all screwed. I don't understand anyway. Just like Fujiwara-san mentioned, these kanji also form a 2 kanji word. Checking Fujiwara-san's notes, here it looks like for younger water and for rooster are missing. These may be part of the puzzle, so I should remember them. I thought this would be the most likely place to find serpent coins. but nowhere in sight. Nope, none lying around. Maybe somewhere else.
Examine.
These dials also show 2 kanjis. Checking Fujiwara-san's notes, here are the 2 missing ones, seem to be Elder, Water, and Snake. Are these used to solve the puzzle too? Tried looking, but no luck so far. The serpent coin probably isn't around here. Don't mind me, everyone. Let me just solve the problem. Is the red rust supposed to be the river of morning? Whoops, almost missed it all in the rust. There's some kind of dial here too. These dials also show combinations of 2 kanji. Checking Fujiwara-san's notes, seems like these dials are missing the elder metal and sheep. How are they supposed to help us solve the puzzle? About the steel wall in the back. It's covered in red rust and looks like a river. I'm pretty sure that's the River of Morning.
That is indeed a possibility. Those red patterns look like a design, so it's unlikely to be just a regular wall. Please check if anything else stands out.
Okay. Mr. Gas Mask, this is a long shot, but would you happen to have a gold serpent coin?
Huh? Serpent coin. Who would have something like that?
I thought so. Matsuda-san, this is random, but would you happen to have a serpent coin?
Serpent coin? What made you think I would?
Of course, sorry for bothering you. What's happening? No way out. I keep calling, but no one's picking up. Why? Mr. Guide? Doomed. What should we do? We're doomed. Excuse me. Hello. Do you happen to have any serpent coins? Serpent coins? I guess not, of course. If Japanese koban counts as a coin, actually yes. Really? Here it is. A koban coin from the Suijin Shrine near Shinobazu Pond in Ueno. A koban from the Suijin Shrine? Can I borrow it for a bit? Yeah, sure. This is the koban coin. Fujiwara-san might know something. Fujiwara! I couldn't find a gold coin itself, but our guide had a koban from the Suijin Shrine at Shinobazu Pond.
Oh! Lo and behold! A Mizeni Mamori-chan from the Suijin Shrine. Water and rivers have indeed often been depicted as serpents and worshipped since the days of old, yes. Koban coins are gold coins, of course, so this would qualify as serpent's gold. Eureka! Eureka!
I thought the serpent's gold would be hidden somewhere in this room. If our guide had this, was it just part of the puzzle?
This Koban seems to be of the ultra-hyper-rare ones, only 10 of which were minted in 2013. An ultra-hyper-rare design commemorating 2013, which was a younger water snake year. It is said to mega buff your monetary luck.
Mega buff? Oh, wow.
In fact, I own one of these Kobans myself. Behold the utter brilliance of the younger water snake kanji 2013 in heavenly stems and earthly branches. As a cycle is 60 years, the coins would be sold in 2073. I was blessed with this Koban and my one and only chance during this lifetime.
So that means...
In Brevi, 2 hyper ultra rare Kobans just happen to coincide here.
Huh? Is that even possible?
Oh, wait. If I remember correctly, Mr. Yamada Gas Mask owns one too. I recall him bragging online about owning one, narrowly missing a flame war. Which means 3 of those 10 Kobans are gathered here. A divine happenstance.
Is that even possible? I'll go ask Mr. Gasmask if he has one too. What if this was all just an elaborate setup to steal these coins? Mr. Gasmask, would you happen to have a Koban from the Suijin Shrine? Huh? I heard from Fujiwara-san that you had one, and that you bragged online and almost got flamed. Oh yeah, that's Snake God Koban. I do, in fact. Mind if I take a look? Yeah, here it is. It is the same one. Huh, what do you mean? Our guide Fujiwara-san and Mr. Gasmask, there were only 10 rare Kobans issued and 3 of them are gathered here. Ah. Which means maybe Matsuda-san has one too. I'll go check. They all have the coin. Oh my god. It is just an elaborate scam to take these coins.
Hey, ask the guide if anything's changed, will ya?
Matsuda-san, do you have a Koban from the Suijin Shrine?
Huh?
It seems the Koban is the key to escaping this place.
Ah, the Shujin Koban, yeah. I have one here, see?
Please let me see it.
It's all worn out, so you can't really tell what it says.
It is the same. The same Koban.
Huh? What up? So we getting out of here, yeah?
Hold on a minute. Let me think this over. I'm trying to think. But this place is way too difficult.
Let us look at the puzzle itself once more.
The puzzle went like deep beneath Wano from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. That should be it.
Mrs. Zami, you have what it takes to figure this out. I believe you found both the river and the coins.
Yeah, that's true. It looks like a combination of 2 kanjis have something to do with it. But we don't know what to do with the serpent coins.
The serpent coins are the Kobans that everyone had. There must be some way to represent them. When you examine the dials and nameplates, there was something different about each set. And Fujiwara-san mentioned his admiration for the Mizeni Mamari charm issued in 2013. The river and the Kobans, what is it that we're supposed to do in the place that matches the 2?
Uh-oh. Set the dial lock on the steel wall in the back to the younger water snake. Let's go! We set the dial lock on the steel wall in the back to younger water snake. Yeah, that must be it. There was something missing from the kanjis on each dial. Only the dials on the steel wall in the back can be set to younger water snake, the year the Kobans came out. Let's try setting the dials on the steel wall in the back. Set it. Let's set the dials to younger water and snake. Here we go. Yes, it opened! Alright, we can open this door now! Yeah! Hey everyone, we solved the puzzle! Wow! We did it!
Finally, we're out of here. Almost thought we were really trapped down here.
Yeah, Zammy, let's give this steel door a push. You all help out too.
All right, let's go.
Whew. It took a while, even with everyone pushing. Dark, underground tunnel. Guess we'll be following it.
Elevator's out of business, only way forward, yeah? Hurry up, guide! No, how could I possibly?
We don't have much choice, let's go.
Sammy, grab this. Good thing I brought flashlights, night tour and all.
Whoa, you're saying I'm leading this?
Yeah, to be honest, everyone here is up to something. I'll keep watch from the back. Remember what happened to Kimura. Anyone does anything shady, I'll take them down.
Okay.
I'll take them down.
How long have we been walking? I think it's been an hour already. She's like, nah, it's only been like 5 minutes.
It hasn't even been 10 minutes.
Are you sure? I feel like we've been down here for like days. Also, do you smell something funny?
Yeah, it's gas. It's not that strong, so it won't hurt us. Considering where we are, let's hope it's not some weird gas leak.
Oh my god, I love this pixel art. It's so good.
Yeah, impressive. I thought you were just some regular chick, but you are in some special line of work. Nah, I'm just trying out the moves from action films. Oh, really?
So where the hell are we?
I'm not sure. Oh, Fujiwara-san. Maybe your occult insight can tell us where we might be right now.
What's with him? The guy hasn't said a word since we got to these tunnels.
Hold on, look at this. Railroad tracks.
Tracks, really? Yes, there's a way out. We're getting out.
If we follow them, we might reach a subway station somewhere. I never thought we'd stumble upon the subway tracks.
The closest subway line in the area would be the Kaisai line. But the tracks we're following are single track. Guess this might be one of the side tracks.
Is it me or are we being watched? It feels like that for a while now.
I think I hear
Footsteps from behind us and what sounds like singing.
The gas is starting to get stronger too. Oh no! My flashlight's flickering. It's about to go out! Of course it is. What is this Scooby-Doo-esque shit? I know there's something lurking ahead! Right? Hey, you yelling is stressing me out. Please stop. Cut that out. Oh, wait, look over this. You know, if this is like an elaborate tour setup, this is a pretty... Let's just look logistically at this tour is amazing that you get a secret elevator ride to a defunct military bunker. Then you have to open it up to tracks underground. So it's pretty elaborate setup for just a simple ghost tour. It's a station!
But it could be involving murder!
My flashlight's out. Glad we made it here with the last of the battery. It is a good smile, isn't it?
So which station is this, huh? Is it even a station in use or an abandoned one?
Oh, you're right. Doesn't look like a regular station. No way. This couldn't be. Kisaragi Station.
What?
Hey, they're gone!
Huh? Yeah! Jasmine isn't with us!
And Fujiwara-san too!
Huh? I'll go back for them!
The flashlight's dead, remember?
Alright, think. Matsuda-san, do you have a lighter?
Yeah, sure, but...
Don't. A single spark in this place. The gas will catch fire and we'll all die in a huge explosion.
Flammable gas. Then we just have to look for a way up.
The path leading out is closed off with metal shutters.
So now we're stuck in the station.
And there's another message mentioning a puzzle. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. What is it saying?
We have 3 people missing and you're still messing around? What the heck is your point?
Yeah, but we don't have much choice. Even if we could find our way back in the dark, that elevator still doesn't work. And now the gas is getting stronger. Phew! Never thought I'd actually get to use this.
Mr. Gas Mask is back to gas masking. I wonder if he ever changes that filter out. So solving the puzzle is our only way out. Well then, here goes!
Station.
There's stairs on the other side of these metal shutters. We might be able to reach the surface through there. I should check if the shutter can be raised, just in case. Ugh. Impossible! It's not moving even a bit! Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. Not sure what it's supposed to mean. Fujiwara-san is no longer with us. Will any of us be able to make sense of it? A metal door, maybe a storage room for the station staff. There's a huge padlock on it. Looks impossible to open. The lock has 4-digit dial on it. Also, the symbol is the same one for Sujin-sama, the water god that we saw earlier in the park. I wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number. Is it 921? The part of the sign with the station name on it was taken down. I wonder what station it was. Any hidden mechanisms in the panel? Nope, it's just a regular sign. The station bench, how old is it? The paint's all dry and cracked. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath? Ah, no, of course not. Glasses on. Yikes! I see hands wrapped around the ventilation duct. Why are they up there? I think it represents the gas coming out, maybe. Well, there's our burnt hot dog, man. This trace is strange. It's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used this station back then. I wonder if this station was ever actually in use. The trace of someone putting up a piece of paper. Might be the organizer of this tour. I notice... Oh, never mind. They're all looking at us. I think that's new, though. They've been... Gas Mask is watching us now.
Wow, this station makes me wonder if this is actually reality. So to leave this unreal place, we'll need to solve that puzzle.
I see. I wonder what this place is.
Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me this is the netherworld, I'd probably believe you.
Is it the netherworld? Mr. Gas Mask, have you figured out what this puzzle means?
Hear this from the denizen of the underworld. Another worldly path leads back to the living. So some say the underworld is a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we know.
A never-changing sanctuary? I guess this place might fit that description. So it's talking about a way to return to reality from here.
It's talking about the way to the land of the dead.
Ah, the land of the dead. So the way to return to reality from here is the path of the dead, meaning maybe it was already shown on our way here.
Something like that, I think. I'll give this puzzle a little more thought. Could you go check around the station?
Station's creepy. Gives me chills.
Let's solve the puzzle and get out of here.
Hell, why did things end up like this?
What do you think about this situation?
Thoughts? I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so we better make it out of here or else. I got business to deal with. We won't make it out of here alive, will we?
Don't say that. We might still find a way out.
I really need to take a break.
I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara, and Kimura-san went.
Why is this even happening?
I need to quit this job. About the dial on the door.
There's a weird mark that was drawn at Matsuda-san's tour materials.
It's the same that we saw at the Shinobazu pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related?
Nothing in the reference materials I received.
Oh, by the way, the 4-digit number back in the pond was,
You mean 921?
right, the day of the Ueno Tenchu incident.
Yeah, September 21st, also the day Kengo Nomura passed away.
Oh, that's right, the day he left this world.
Oh, gee, I wonder if that could be the password. Let's try it.
Here goes nothing. Oh, it opened! This number is the day of the Ueno Tenchu incident and Kengo Nomura's passing. Why would the padlock open with that number? Is someone trying to tell us something?
Let's go inside and see what's up.
Let's check the station staff room. No one follows me in.
Oh, the Reaper's back. Is there gonna be a dead body in there?
I've seen this shadow before. God of Death-ish shadow from before the River of Morning. Could there be something in the lockers?
The Moaning River. But first, let's look at this.
An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Anything in the drawers? Please? Nothing here. A row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painting on here too. Most of the lockers are just closed. But there's one locker with a dial lock. 4 digits again. Let's try 921 again. Nope, not that easy. What stands out is the snake drawing on the locked door. Speaking of snakes on this tour, reminds me of the Suijin Shrine coins. 4-digit number related to the Suijin Shrine coins. I wonder what it could be.
2013.
I think someone mentioned something. Who might remember?
It's 2013!
Mr. Gas Mask, about the Koban coin you have. Can you think of any 4-digit numbers related to the coin?
Huh? 4 digits, no idea.
I see.
By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, is there another puzzle?
That's right. It's strange that we'd be asked for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? Matsuda-san, can I bother you for a bit? Matsuda, you had a coin, Koban coin, right?
Yeah, you know I do.
Do you happen to know a 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there was something, a younger water snake anniversary one, once every 60 years, back in 2013 or so. 2013. Sounds like it might work. Thank you.
You all stole my coin back in 2013!
Open, please, open. Here we go. Huh! It opened! What is this? The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. May you repent here till you rot. Does the tour guide have the marked arm? What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints, no puzzle to solve.
A mark on the arm, seriously?
Mr. Gasmath.
Yeah, it's nothing. Things look kinda bleak, huh? How do we get out?
Maybe there never was a way out for us in the first place.
Excuse me. Is it me or does it smell weird?
Yeah, it definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger.
Oh no!
It keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble. Explosion or not.
Oh no!
Hey!
There's someone there? Who is it?
Wow. Glad we finally made it.
Jasmine! And Fujiwara!
Yeah, this guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. And then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense! I must do what I need to do! None of you understand the utopia we were promised. Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great reset! He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end? Found a way out?
About that. Out of options.
Jeez.
What can we do? Are we stuck on the ground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? Blah, 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 blah. My phone! This is where I saw the strange hand-like shadows. I have a signal here?
It seems you're safe and sound. I was worried there.
Director!
Your voice is a strong echo. What have you wandered into? No wonder all my calls went unanswered.
We're still trapped here in a place like a netherworld station! And the gas keeps coming, we're running out of time!
Please calm down. Please keep calm. If we shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. You will need to gain permission from the denizen of your underworld. Permission to head back to the living world.
Okay!
Huh, you're actually getting a signal.
That's right! Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something! The gas keeps coming!
Oh, how do you call for help right now? Oh, I'm about to faint. Unhand me, you brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zammy.
Let us begin, Mrs. Zami, without attracting too much attention to my presence.
Good idea. This isn't really the time for the usual dissolution.
In a rather unexplained and fun turn of events, your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of the earth.
I really wouldn't call it fun. We're on the brink of death here.
I see. The netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, we must purge you of this deathly corruption. The eye reveals all. Eye opener! Now let the dissolution begin.
Yes.
The Ueno cult and dark tour has led you to the netherworld. The Shinobazu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder in an abandoned facility and tunnel. You have ended up in what seems to be the netherworld. What are your thoughts on your experience so far? How would you rate this tour?
I really miss the sky right now.
Asking you this less for customer feedback. And rather to assess common traits among those who reach the netherworld. So, Miss Azami, how would you describe the participants on this tour?
Everyone had a reason to be part of the tour. This is going to be a vague answer, but everyone had a reason to go on or some connection with the tour.
Great! They had various reasons. Strong interests in the occult, to write an article on the tour, acquaintance of the Shinobazu Pond ghost. You could also say that those who reached the netherworld had an uncanny reason to attract each other. That is the basis we should start from. The netherworld that supposedly exists on the flip side of this Ueno area. Don't you feel there is some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctively different from a common trope such as the presence of fae or anomalous abominations. As the underworld were that much nearer. So, Miss Azami, let me ask you about the activities that were prepared for this tour. All of the activities had one element in common. Do you know what it was?
Something to do with an unsolved case. Something to do with an unsolved case is just a guess I have, but I think they're looking for the Ueno Tenchu incident's murderer.
The puzzles presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. What might this suggest? That this particular netherworld may be related to the Kengo Nomura? In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned that the tour participants had good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. So, Miss Azami, there was one thing that all the other participants had in common. What was it?
I mean, the ones that were here now have a Suijin Shrine Koban on them. I guess that's the most... because this is not true. They're not all interested. Not all of them were interested in the incident. I don't think they were colleagues of Nomura. We'll say the Shrine Coin. I don't know if the missing woman had one. But I mean, she might. We could have... she might. I don't know how or why. All the participants had a Koban from the Suijin Shrine.
Excellent! Almost all the tour participants own a rare coin, of which only 10 are known to exist. It was as if the organizer, Keeper of the Netherworld, had gathered owners of that particular coin. All in all, the tour organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the netherworld. On the final step, Miss Azami. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being one envelope short.
Is that even a factor right now?
Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short?
Our guide mentioned he had just passed out what he'd received from the organizer. So it's strange that there would be such an oversight.
Which may mean that the handouts themselves were present as intended. But there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour.
Huh? Someone who wasn't invited?
So, Miss Azami, someone on this tour is here uninvited. Do you know who they are?
Us. Could it possibly be us too?
Brilliant! Bingo! I've always wanted to say that, by the way. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours truly.
What? You can't do that! What can't you do?
Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network account for their online activities. We happen to have a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts.
Do you mean you hacked their account?
Mrs. Ami, that is not important right now.
He totally avoided the question.
Let me down in the comments. Anyway, so you used
that handy tool to create a fake invitation message.
with an uninvited duo showing up. It's only natural that you'd be missing one set of handouts. You two were the intruders on this tour. The key turns. Now the vital question to illuminate everything. Mrs. Ami, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomuro-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him.
Well, that was just a hunch of sorts.
That is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Ueno Tencho incident. Yet unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other participants.
Wait, you mean...
Someone who had a characteristic that the tour organizer would never have chosen. Who was this person?
Matsuda-san, I think. He's kind of scary after all.
He had a Koban coin. He fit the murderer's profile.
Oh. I guess Kimura. Could it be Kimura-san?
You and Jasmine are outsiders to the tour. Of the official participants, she's the only woman.
Oh no.
You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point.
I think I asked her if that we were on the tour's meeting point.
Do you remember who answered and how?
It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that was because...
The only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Indeed, it was her. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour and resident of the Netherworld. Kimura-san, or rather, Miss Tomoko Nomura. The mystery is now solved.
Tomoko Nomura. Oh, there she is.
I didn't expect anyone to figure it out.
And let me tell you, we go through one of those every single mystery tour. You!
I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I've set this place to fill with gas. Just one little spark. No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour's organizer, I find that unforgivable. But it's been taken care of now.
Kimura-san, you're alright. Who cares about that? We're all about to die here. And you're Nomura's sister? What's your problem with us? Why even run this stupid tour?
To hunt down the real murderer of my brother Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. But there was one thing they did take. The Suijin Shrine Koban I gave him. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother and should be the strong suspect.
That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura.
But you did have a motive. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital. Just before dying, he told me the murderer has a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, could you roll up your sleeves to show us?
Why the hell would I do that?
Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thanks for coming.
Whoa, wait. Here, you happy?
No mark. Kimura-san, Nomura-san, it looks like Matsuda isn't the culprit.
What? No way, that can't be!
I didn't take his coin. I went to buy it myself. And I have an alibi for when Nomura was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it.
Then it must be you, Gas Mask Yamada.
Nomura-san, please stop.
Shut up! Do you have any idea what I've been through these past 7 years? The world goes crazy over the Tenchu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. Suddenly there's suspicions around Tsutomu Kisaragi, and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they've had enough, they get bored and leave. Gas Mask, roll up your sleeve now! Roll it up now!
As you wish.
No, Mark, how come?
Is it going to be Fujiwara? Nomura-san, please.
Shut up!
Yeah, let it go. You had the wrong idea, so let's all just head back up.
Come with me.
Who, me?
Sammy!
She looks like a sopping wet dog. Who looks like a dog?
No one else move if you try anything.
Oh, we won't do anything. Please don't turn it on.
Damn.
No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. It can't be! No!
Are you really set on getting revenge? I mean, there are 2 other people you can check.
I can't forget, he was my brother. Kengo was my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Hazami-chan, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help because you understand me. I wanted to talk to you about that.
Why me?
Let's head back up, just the 2 of us. Oh yes, take this, the key to the shutters there. You could keep it, see? You can trust me.
But why?
Because it's you, Azami-chan. You're my only friend. We'll have everyone else die and move on together. Right, Azami?
Nomura.
I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How can you say such a thing? So this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother. What if he had sold the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming.
Director, you don't have to put it like that. Tomoko-san, please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't make him happy.
Azami-chan, why are you saying this? That was the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one.
Next time, one day, roaming the netherworld fueled by those words, how quaint. You are unfit to see this vengeance through.
Don't say that. And what am I supposed to do from here on? For my brother? Please tell me how can I make this work? I'll do better next time.
Please stop it. Stop it. You're only making your brother sad.
Why? I must find out who killed my brother for Kengo. Ah!
Seriously, the guide had one too. And here I am back on terra firma. Talk about a refreshing breath of air.
Like hell it is.
You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled.
I'll make sure to hand these two over to the cops. Oh, they were in cahoots with each other, of course. Well, then what about the guide? Check the guide. I bet you the guide has the mark. The guide absolutely has to have the mark. Ah, Zammy. The mysterious organizer of the occult. We were ultimately unable to determine who it was. The organizer seems to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Ueno. Did they step too close to the netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? And that's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel today. Stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Man, this case was way too exhausting. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden, I was lost as well. Yeah, but great job on talking her out of it. It might be a secret skill of yours. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? And Nomura-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. She'll be facing repercussions for using the facility and the tunnel on her own. So that's why she had the access to the station underground area. Also the gas that was building up underground. She had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really solo all of it? Seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. How was your netherworld trip? That was fucked up, bro! Director? So, was Dr. Kisaragi the murderer or not? You must be pondering Nomura-san's word. The information that traversed the internet can give rise to both good and evil. Evil in the form of a culprit, that is what the Times called for 7 years ago. Called for evil? The announcements of they're not just, they're announcements. We can conclude that these are acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about the, some Zemi admin? No traces so far. Not so easily baited. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. I forgot she was like a double agent. I'll leave that to you. The CUTU. Commissioner. Dear Samazima members. The Great Reset is nigh. The evil that dominates the present-day world. How do you see what you can type? Will no doubt try to foil our plans. We must not falter. The general public is oblivious to the deceit. The world is ready for the Great Reset. And you will be the ones to make it happen. Gas mask! Where did he go? He really did go to the netherworld. Stairway to Limbo. We're gonna flip the card. Ah!
permeating blight. The mystery box.
What the?
That cut off real quick. Two Zimmers were arrested after attempting to enter an embassy in Akasaka. I was going to say Arkansas. Adding that mystery tour participant Fujiwara to the count. The total comes to 8 arrests across 5 cases. The world is getting really scary lately. Are they doing this to make the Great Reset happen? They're following someone's directives, probably the Samazima admin. This borders on a conspiracy theory. But I believe the admin is agitating the Zimmers and leveraging the devastation and judgment prophecy as a beacon of hope. What exactly is a devastation and judgment? Why would someone wish for that? Those who hate this world enough to wish for devastation upon it. There are more people like that around than you might think. By the way, one of the tour participants, Mr. Gasmask, I heard from Jasmine that he had gone missing. I hope he's alright. The only trace of him they found was this Illuminae card. Stairway to Limbo. Those who descend into the underworld will inevitably fade into oblivion. This adds further credence to the each card foretells its owner's fate. Well, Miss Azami, about the new request. We had been asked to evaluate a cursed artifact. I will handle the evaluation itself. Okay. Alright, let's,
Now artifact evaluation gig, huh?
And this particular artifact is the cursed one.
Yeah, that's right.
Client name is Jun Mayusaki.
Oh yeah, he got famous for doing online retail. Let me guess, Zammy, never heard of him.
Good guess.
Yeah, you sweet summer child.
But should we be worried if it's a cursed artifact?
What do you mean?
If we touch it, won't we die from the curse? Like frothing at the mouth?
Yeah, that kind of thing's not gonna happen so fast. Only a few curses are genuine.
Do you think it's fake? I really don't want to get cursed.
Yeah, Zammy, I bet curses love you.
Oh, come on, don't say that!
Anyway, let's do some social media research to find info on the requester.
Understood.
A client is asking us to estimate the value of a cursed item. Let's start by figuring out what exactly this cursed artifact is.
Oh, okay, I'll search for rumors about the cursed artifact.
This is Jun Mayusaki, guys. Quite the character. We should find out more before meeting him.
Okay, on it. I got the box.
He picked the mystery box!
We'll figure out the mystery box another time, though. My friends, I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care, stay well, and bye-bye for now.